YouTube. Hello, YouTube. I am Queen Angela, and I am I don't know, I like to say the person who keeps the lights on at BGM Science and Beauty University. And this is kind of like my first time going live on YouTube of sorts in this capacity. I used to do this all the time when it came down to starting the school. And then I used to go on and off when it came down to getting more enrollment when it came to school. And I used to use Instagram as my main source. But here recently, I wanted to make sure that I give YouTube its justice. Therefore, what I want to talk about today is why you should get your license. Recently, I had a friend get laid off. He is into accounting. I think he's in an accounting. He's not an accountant, but he's in the finance, so he knows about finance. And literally yesterday, he just got laid off. He went in, he texted me, goes, they just laid off 35 people. You guys, we are in a recession. Like, a recession is an ongoing thing. It happens on a regular basis. And if you're listening to this right now, it's because you've probably been thinking about trying another skill, trying to expand your wheelhouse. So just in case something happens, you are prepared for it. And there's probably somebody out there listening who actually went to school and still hasn't received their license. But you're probably saying, well, I mean, if everybody's losing their job, who's going to get their nails done? They're still going to get their nails done because everyone's not losing their jobs. And the ones that are the ones that still have their jobs are going to want to get their nails done, their lashes done. They're going to want to still keep up what they have. They're going to still want to keep up appearances. Even those that don't have jobs probably have some money stored up for this very reason. You need to be that person because here's the thing. Someone is thinking just like you. Someone has gotten their license and they went to go get a job. They lost their job. Now they're trying to figure out how can I go out here and do something. So they're technically starting back at square one, not using the skills and knowledge that they received when they were in school. Not going out because of fear. Fear is holding a lot of people back. But if you can get over the fear of what ifs and start with what now? What now? What do I need to do now? Because it's not the if is going to happen regardless. The if is going to take place regardless. So what now can you do? Get your license. Go to school, get your license. And even if it's not nails, if it's somebody else that's listening to this and they want to get in an HVAC, they want to get into welding, they want to get in some kind of trade, do it. Because AI is not taking trades. Last time I checked, AI did not put in my air conditioning. AI did not paint my walls. Okay. I didn't get a robot to come in there and do anything else. Right? Now, AI may have helped the painter get advertisement, but I can't even say that was AI. That was Indeed. Not Indeed. What was that? Thumbtack. But you need to get your license. And here's the other part of it. The beauty industry is never going anywhere. And it is an evergreen market. What does evergreen mean? Look at the evergreen trees. They never die. Their leaves do not change colors. They are consistently growing over and over and over again. Now, I know you're wondering, like, oh my gosh, it costs so much. It should cost a lot. Why? Is because you're understanding a trade. $10,000 is nothing compared to what you can make if you believe in yourself and you listen. The reason why people don't invest in themselves is because they don't believe in themselves. I'm not going to spend $5,000 if I don't know if I can make it back. No, that's not what you're saying. I'm not going to spend $9,000 because I don't believe I have the ability, the discipline to go and make my money back. You don't believe that you're going to get a return on your investment because you don't have the return in you to invest in yourself. Like, it's not rocket science, but you have to understand that having a trade, being able to work with your hands and be able to make offers and understand, sets you up for success in more than one way. The moment you learn how to get clients, you're understanding customer service. The moment you learn how to retain clients, you're understanding sales. Like, there's so many things that come in to being an independent contractor, to being an entrepreneur. Now, this is not for every single person. It is not meant for every single person to become an independent contractor, not at all. To become an entrepreneur, it's not for everyone. But for those of you that it is for, get your license. Get your license. And I can say this, I have been licensed for over 30 years, 30, maybe 35 at this point. I got my license roughly maybe 16, 17, 1994. Okay. 1994 is when I went to school to get my license. But what I did first was because back then there was no YouTube, not at all, right? You had to go to school if you wanted something to learn something. You had to go get the resources for it. Everything that I did. I'm a Gen Xer. So I understand grinding for real. But when I got my license, I remember Miss Deborah did my nails. And I was going away, get ready to go away to college. I graduated at 16. I was going away to college and I was like, I'm not going to nobody else. So she taught me how to do my own. She had to go buy my products. There was no, you could go buy your own products. She had to buy my products. I started doing my own. And then I was like, you know what? I could do other people's and make some money at this. So I had to go to school. And then it was literally, I got my license in the summer. Like it was just the summer, roughly maybe about 6 weeks. It wasn't that long in Missouri back then. It is more now, which it should be. But it did not take that long. But if I was to tell you, I've been here for 3 decades and I'm still not ready to go anywhere, right? And the money that I invested, I've made it over and over and over, hand over foot. Like there's so many different ways, but because of the knowledge, because of the fact that I had to literally go open my mouth to talk to someone, to tell them I have a service available, come sit in front of me, and then to hold their hand. What is more personal than holding their hand or touching somebody's face if you're an esthetician? Because BGM teaches both, and lashes, or sitting there with somebody on your table with their eyes closed while you're performing a service. Like really, this isn't surgery, but it kind of mimics it, right? Getting your license and building that kind of trust. I've had clients that I have told what house to buy to leave their man. My clients would sit in front of me and they will listen to me. So yes, when they say you're a psychologist, it's not just that. You're a coach, you're a mentor, you are their best friend. Like they come to you for that moment one time or 2 times a month, just so they can have a conversation with you. It's being impactful. So it's not about just going to go get your license because you need to make money. You want to make an impact. So you know that you can make an impact. You're just trying to figure out how. You might ask yourself, well, I've never done it before. Okay. There's a lot of people who's never done it before, but they're doing it now. So it's not a matter of not doing it before. It's a matter of doing it now. It's a matter of making sense now. It's a matter of getting it now. And that's what the beauty industry is about. Students come and they're like, I want to make people feel good. Really? No. Like, there's other ways you can make people feel good. You want them to know that you're knowledgeable and you care about them. If you want me to feel good, let me know you care. Right? And that is what I'm not gonna lie, I'm passionate about teaching. I can stop teaching any time that I want to and still go make the same amount of money that I can. However, I won't, because there's so many people out here who need the education, the experience, the knowledge that I have to pour, and you need to get your license. We're in a recession. Times are not going to get better. And just for context, let me just keep it a buck with you all. Here's the thing. When the whole COVID thing happened and I was still traveling, I was a traveling nail tech. I would probably continue to be a traveling nail tech whenever I did do nails or any of the services that I offer. I travel. And when all of that was going down, my clients still booked me. My clients referred to other people. Oh, were you worried? No. No, one is because I take care of myself. I'm not going to be worried. Two, the other reason why I wasn't worried is because here's the thing. They needed the service. They were working from home. They still talk with their hands when they're on the screen. They wanted to take care of themselves. I get clients that I know that, one, respect me, care about me, and will continue to come to me. I'm not out here looking, I don't offer sales. I don't offer specials, discounts, none of that. Because those are not the clients that I'm attracting. But here's the thing. You don't know that because you didn't go to the school, or you're going to a school that's cheap and that's not going to teach you that. It's just going to teach you how to pass an exam. I don't do that here because that's a waste of my time just trying to teach you how to pass an exam. It doesn't do anything for me. Then I'm just leaving you out here and you clueless and you're spending some more money and you're going to say that, well, I didn't learn nothing. Not here. It's not going to happen. Hi. Hello to all of you that are getting on here that are saying hi. And I don't know if that's AI or whatever. But I really want to encourage you all to go get your license. Yes, we're probably the only school that offers this online, right? Why? Because years ago, I was told by the Lord that I was going to be able to teach online. And that is what I have been doing successfully. We've licensed people in almost all 50 states. We have one more state that we're working on right now, which is South Carolina. I think we have somebody enrolled right now in South Carolina, which is great. Um, no, I don't want to do that. Sorry, I won't do that. In South Carolina, so once we have that, then we'll have more knowledge on how to make sure. But licenses are completely 100% transferable. Don't let someone tell you, oh, well, you can't transfer it here. It's a license. It is it's like a driver's license. You can transfer it anywhere whatsoever. 474. So don't let that be the case. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm sitting at home and I can't make it an hour away, and there's no place else that has a school. I just need to do. I'm trying to make sure I'm going the right way. Sorry, y'all. And we're here for you. Like we have you. You are going to learn. How can you learn his online? You guys are on YouTube right now. When I get that question, I'd be like, well, how have you been learning thus far? Well, I watch YouTube videos. Well, how about you come to class virtually and you actually have someone who's here to teach you and help you along the way. And you're not trying to sit up here and do it by yourself, right? Like that's really what it's about, correct? So anyway, get your license. That's really what I'm coming on here for, to tell you that the world is not going to get any better. And not to say that it's going to get worse, but you having your license is setting you up for a level of success that you can never imagine. But don't just get your license. Go somewhere to get the knowledge to after they teach you what to do, they also show you how to do it, which are two different things. Like I could tell you what to do all day long when it comes to doing nails or doing skin. I can tell you what to do. I can even show you what to do. But how to actually do it successfully is a different beast within itself. Because you can leave and know exactly what to do, but you're not going to know how to do it. How to be successful, how to get the clients through the door. I can teach you what to do when it comes to doing a facial. I can even show you how to do the facial. But actually, how to get the client to come through the door, totally two different things. And it's not taught in any trade school whatsoever. I had a friend that was a dentist, and he was like, we learned how to, fix a cavity, but we didn't know how to get the cavity, the kid who had the cavity to come through the door. So that's the difference. But you know what? That is all that I have. And thank you all for listening. And I hope to see you. Go to BGM Science to Beauty and Business.com. Look at the link in our bio here on YouTube. Come to our informationals that we have every single Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. There's other. How did I miss my exit? I have no clue. There's other things that we have to offer when it comes down to the school. There's some continuing education. Right now, we have the Nail Girl Collective, which is a podcast that's also on YouTube, but we also have a school group where we like to pour into you all and give you more knowledge, where I've collaborated with other nail techs that have graduated from BGMU that are also doing things before, behind, and beyond the table. But get your license. Like, set yourself up for success. So when that person comes to you and says, it's time for me to let you go, you like, I was already at the door, right? See you in the next one.